Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, modified quarter handed over to Shram awardee of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. First valve replacement surgery conducted successfully at Ispat Postgraduate Institute and Super Speciality Hospital of SAIL RSP. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia. And now the news in detail. With the objective of meeting the aspirations of employees in terms of better accommodation in the steel township, a new initiative has been launched by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Under this initiative, two adjacent single bedroom quarters in Sector 14 are being merged and being converted into a two-bedroom special quarter. These quarters will be allotted to the employees who have brought laurels to the plant by winning prestigious awards like Shram Award or Vishwakarma Rashtriya Puraskar. The keys of the first such modified quarter was handed over by Mr. Atanu Bhumik, Director in charge, to Mr. Sukrabara of Instrumentation Department, who is also a Shram Award winner for the year 2011 in a function organized at Manthan Conference Hall on 27th July. Present on the occasion were Mr. A. K. Kundu, ED Mines, Mr. S. R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. P. K. Satpathy, ED P&A, Mr. P. K. Sahu, ED Projects, Mr. Somnath Tripathi, ED MM, Dr. B. K. Hota, ED M&HS, Mr. A. K. Behuria, CGM in charge F&A, Mr. A. K. Nayak, CGM TA and CSR, and other officers of Town Engineering and Town Services Department, as well as representatives of different employees' unions. Speaking on the occasion, the DIC urged the officers concerned to expedite the process of modification and further improvement of the quarters. He also congratulated the new occupant of the quarter and Town Engineering Department. The special quarter has a front veranda, a drawing room, two bedrooms, two toilet bathroom with tiling and modern fixtures, a spacious kitchen and a long veranda in the back. The committed and dedicated team of doctors and paramedics of Ispat Postgraduate Institute and Super Speciality Hospital SSH of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP have carved a name for the hospital in a very short time by extending expert medical service to many critically ill persons suffering from heart and neuro diseases. Continuing the trail of success, the first valve replacement surgery was conducted by them recently. On 20th July 2022, a 45-year-old lady, Ms. Deepti Rani Biswal, hailing from Keonjhar, was brought to SSH with complaint of severe breathlessness and palpitation. She was brought to SSH after being shown in several other hospitals. On examination, she was found to be suffering from severe aortic regurgitation, which is a chronic rheumatic heart disease. On 22nd July, she was operated for aortic valve replacement. The surgery went on for around 4 hours. The operation was conducted by cardiac surgeon Dr. Sameer Kumar Panigrahi, Senior Consultant, CTVS. The other doctors who provided necessary assistance in the process were the anesthetic team comprising Dr. Manoranjan Samantrai, Deputy CMO, and Dr. Sanjukta Panigrahi, Additional CMO, the DNB doctors, namely Dr. Rahul, Dr. Rajkumar and Dr. Mautushi. The support team involving biomedical staff, anesthesia technician, physician assistants and nursing staff also extended their valuable services in the success of this critical case. After the surgery, the patient was kept in ICU with ventilator support and was extubated on 23rd July. With special care and attention, the patient is doing fine and is fit to be discharged soon.
It is a good news to share among all that at IPGI and SSH we have successfully operated a case of severe aortic regurgitation and have replaced the valve with a mechanical valve on 22nd July 2022. Today the patient is in her 5th post-op day. Patient is Ms. Diptirani Biswal, 45 years old, female, unemployed, solely and wholly dependent on her father for her basic day-to-day needs, and she was not having any financial support.
SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Odisha to mark the ongoing Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. Today's personality is Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia. Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia is an Indian classical flautist who has been deeply associated with the state of Odisha. Born on 1st July 1938, he started learning vocal music from his neighbor Pandit Rajaram at the age of 15. Later, he switched to playing the flute under the tutelage of Pandit Bholanath Prasanna of Varanasi for 8 years. He joined the All India Radio Cuttack, Odisha in 1957 and worked as a composer and performer. Apart from classical music, he has made a mark as a music director from Indian films along with Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma, forming a group called Shiv Hari. He has collaborated with world musicians in experimental cross-cultural performances, including the fusion group Shakti. Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia serves as the artistic director of the World Music Department at the Rotterdam Music Conservatory in the Netherlands. He is also the founder of the Vrindavan Gurukul in Mumbai and Vrindavan Gurukul in Bhubaneswar. Both of these institutes are schools dedicated to training students in Hindustani Bansuri. In the Gurukul collaborated with several Western musicians including John McLaughlin, Jan Garbarek and Ken Lauber, and has composed music for Indian films. He has performed throughout the world, winning acclaim from varied audiences and fellow musicians including Yehudi Menuhin and Jean-Pierre Rampal. Among the plethora of awards and recognitions that have been conferred on this great master, some are the Sangeet Natak Academy in 1984, Konark Samman in 1992, Padma Bhushan in 1992 and Padma Vibhushan in 2000. That's all for today's news bulletin. Namaskar.